Greetings, Green Thumb Gardening family. As I pass by this great muscadine grapevine trellis and snatch a few of these muscadines off of here in this evening's video, I'm super excited to be bringing you guys along with me once again back to our backyard food forest. Excuse my smacking in the background for an update on our now 4-month-old African potato mint plants that we're currently growing back here at Little Creek Homestead in our backyard food forest. As you guys recall from our last video on our African potato mint, our plants were just beginning to take off. They were, I think, maybe 1 or 2 months old at that time. But again, a lot has changed. Our last video update on this African potato mint. I'm going to raise this camera right now and show you guys exactly what it is that has changed in approximately the last 1 to 2 months back here at Little Creek Homestead with our African potato mint. Take a look at this, guys. Bam! Look at that Green Thumb Gardening family. This African potato mint has really taken off and spread off. You guys recall from our last video, we interplanted our African potato mint with younger, smaller African potato mints in order to get a staggered harvest here. We planted a total of 6 African potato mint plants here originally. As I raise this camera up, you guys are going to see the smaller ones there interplanted with our larger African potato mint plants there, all the way back to the back of this row back there. Those ones in the back there are now about 2 months old, and again, these are about 4 months old. These are an actual 6-month crop. You can harvest African potato mint and the potatoes that it produces at any time during the growth season after you actually plant them. We are actually looking for larger tubers, and you guys know when we grow potatoes here, we don't ever look for the larger tubers. These are not sweet potatoes here, and we're looking for some actual larger tubers here that will store better during the fall and winter months in our potato bins in the house in there. So we're gonna actually let these African potato mint plants grow for another 30 days. We won't wait the whole entire 6 months because we have a lot of other things that has to go in our potato bins also from other beds in our back here in our backyard food forest. But again, Green Thumb Gardening family, again, our African potato mint has really spread out and is now holding hand between these 2 rows here, and just about the same thing between these 2 rows here, and back here in the very back you guys can see our Georgia Jet sweet potato vines are just really taking over the whole entire world back here, but that's a whole other video. At any rate, again, when we harvest our African potato mint here in another 30 days, we'll take the larger tubers from our harvest and we'll store those inside in our potato bin for the fall and winter months and use those as needed. We'll take the smaller tubers from our harvest and we will replant those the very same day here along this same row to get an entire full row here on both of these rows of African potato mint. And again, in approximately, well, actually it'll be next summer before we can actually harvest these guys here, because they'll go dormant here once it gets cold here, and we'll harvest these before it gets cold here. But no worries, these will just return in the spring, and the plants will continue to grow and the tubers will continue to enlarge beneath the soil. So again, we'll be harvesting those sometime during the summer next year, and these will be harvesting here later on this fall. Thanks for watching, Green Thumb Gardening family, and if indeed you currently are watching this video on our now 4-month-old African potato mint plants that we're currently growing here at Little Creek Homestead in our backyard food forest, and you're not already subscribed to the Green Thumb Gardening channel, please indeed take this moment to press that subscribe button beneath this video, that like button, that notification button, and be sure to share this video with your friends and family as well. Yeah, growing African potato mint at Little Creek Homestead in our backyard food forest.